Hey South Shore community, join Howard, the unknown drummer, and Captain Teo Leonard for our weekly Tuesday evening fireside chat. Grab a seat by the fire as we feature great local businesses, because we support small businesses. Exciting events and dive into key world issues where your opinion matters most. Want to be a featured guest? Pitch your business or event on the show? Just reach out and connect. The show is proudly produced by Tampa Bay Sports and Entertainment Magazine. Like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube page. Tune in every Tuesday. We'd love for you to join our fun and connect with us.
Zero-fee fundraising is the ultimate game changer for raising money. Launch a raffle with zero platform fees, like finding a unicorn in the fundraising world. Perfect for schools, charities, and teams who want to start fundraising today without any upfront costs. It's super easy. Set it up, share it, and watch the funds roll in. Keep every dollar for your cause like a boss. Developed by the team who pioneered online raffle software, it's 100% legit. Start your zero-fee fundraising today and make every donation count.
The views, opinions, hot takes, wild theories, dad jokes, and unsolicited advice expressed on South Shore Live are solely those of the individual guests and participants, and do not necessarily reflect the views, opinions, beliefs, or questionable life choices of South Shore Live, its hosts, producers, sponsors, affiliates, or anyone brave enough to be associated with this program. Howard the Unknown Drummer, Captain Teo Leonard, Angie Frey Richardson, South Shore Live, Apollo Beach Publishing, and any related entities are not responsible for, do not endorse, and absolutely do not co-sign any statements made by our guests, whether those statements involve Tampa Bay Sports Magazine, local or national entertainment figures, referees, front offices, leagues, mascots, rival fans, coaches, players, or a guy who knows a guy. Any discussion of Tampa Bay sports, entertainment, business, music, comedy, or community matters is for entertainment and informational purposes only. While we strive for accuracy, facts may occasionally be bent, stretched, exaggerated, passionately argued, or delivered with dramatic flair. All guests appear voluntarily and are solely responsible for their own words, opinions, predictions, and emotional reactions, especially after tough losses, bad calls, or trade rumors. South Shore Live is not liable for hurt feelings, bruised egos, disputed statistics, fan arguments, or sudden urges to yell at your TV, radio, or phone. Viewer discretion is advised.
We're on. Hey, everybody. Thanks, man. I'm Captain Teo, and I'm here with Howard, the Unknown Drummer. And
that is true.
And our newest, the one that actually brings organization and structure here, Miss Angie.
And a little class.
The only one that can rail you two together.
Yeah, the only one that can like stop us from like killing each other.
She's the only one who can read.
Yeah.
I'm the referee.
Yeah. Read and write.
Yep. We got both kinds of music, country and Western.
Exactly.
All right. So with us tonight, we have a friend. And I can say that I've been here for 12 years, of which I've probably known you at least 11 of them.
Absolutely.
We have Earl with us, Earl Bush. And we are in beautiful South Shore, which includes, Teo, give the list of towns.
Oh, man. Apollo Beach, Gibtown,
Adamsville. I got
Adamsville, Ruskin, North Ruskin, West Riverview, East Riverview, regular Riverview, Waimama,
South Riverview.
Sun City and Sun City Center. See, people don't realize that Sun City Center is totally different than Sun City.
We're cresting on Palmetto too.
Palmetto. You mispronounced Palmetto.
We're cresting on Parish, and then you got Balm and Waimama.
Be nice, Taylor. There's a prospective customer.
We're just taking a 50-mile radius. Let's go.
Let's go.
So I miss the days when Apollo Beach stopped at Dickman Road. It had one stop sign.
Earl used to run it anyhow.
I did, man. We used to drag race the cops, dude.
For real, down 41?
Dude,
hell yeah.
oh,
It
you
was
come
wide
down.
open.
You can come
Had a
down
5
41.
Mustang.
You can
For
come down
real.
41, and you'd see a hog run off into Waterset, which is now Waterset,
Yeah.
and you just follow it on that track, pull out your gun, shoot it, and then call one of your buddies and drag it in the back of your pickup truck and bring it back to set it on barbecue
Come on.
in your
That's
backyard.
what you do, bro. That's
You
how it
know,
works.
I think I joke about that, but true shit. I actually shot a hog probably like in your front yard.
I drove my e-bike through everyone's garages and their living rooms, and I'll drive there now and say, yeah, it's a nice place. I drove my bicycle through here, you know?
Yeah. So an Earl predates me like,
Right?
200 generations.
Oh,
I
my
came here
God.
when there
Well,
were
you're fifth gen,
1,100
right?
homes.
You guys are 5 gen. 5.
I'm fifth generation. My wife is 6th generation.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you actually
Slow
knew the
growth.
why mamas. That
Not
made-
quite.
Hi, I'm Dave
Grandma
Waimama.
did,
Nice
yeah.
to meet
No,
you.
so the Waimama was named after his kids.
Yeah.
Oh.
William. Oh, so it was what was her?
Wilma,
Wilma,
Okay.
Maud,
yeah,
and Mary.
and Mary.
There you
Yeah.
go. See, there.
Yeah.
Sounds like a
How about
sitcom
that?
nowadays.
Yeah,
See, I should
Waimama.
know that like verbatim, but I do not.
I've lived
Yeah.
here 13 years and I've heard your name so many times.
Right?
So when I saw you were coming on, and I'm like, oh my God, we have a celebrity.
How about that?
Right.
Wow.
Because I
Yeah.
have not met you before tonight.
Well, I mean, I'm just happy to be here. with
I'm
you
never
guys.
out and about, man.
Yeah, me neither. I work too damn
right.
much.
Me too.
Cool. So hey, before we get started, we played the disclaimer early on, but let's just cover it so that we don't get any deep crap going on here. So this is entertainment purposes only. Don't do as we say, don't do as we do. Just do what you want to do, but don't blame us if it FAFOs.
The
So-
opinions of the host
I
and
just got
guest
called
are
out for being
their
on the show.
opinions and that of Tampa Bay Sports Magazine. And I
or
want a big shout
any of
out-
those nice
Yeah.
people that hang out and send us ads to display for them. By the way, we don't take any money for that. We
Zero money,
we
no
pay for that.
payola.
and Earl actually was he brought us some stuff we're gonna talk about later, and I'm like, I'm paying for those
you
just
did.
to make sure. I'm taking them home because I'm
Oh.
gonna
I
chow
sat
on them,
one before
but,
you did.
but I'm definitely paying for them. So
Good,
we just
good.
want to put that disclaimer out there.
That's
Give
awesome.
me that
Listen.
damn money, man.
The whole reason we're here is because we're opinionated. So
Oh yeah,
if you don't want us to be opinionated, then
Go-
end the show.
and
End the
watch-
show anyway.
Yeah, go watch Friends or at least share it to one of your friends that like opinions. Is that fair?
exactly.
And
Yeah,
to do that, you can just go on YouTube. You can like and subscribe if you want your business on here, your local organization. We are South Shore. We're here to support local businesses. And I have to tell you, it's been a pleasure. We're doing this for almost 2 years, Teo.
yeah,
I think what we've had 200 guests.
Yep.
Wow.
Either remotely or in the studio here. And the studio's grown a lot. And
you're
our
gonna
biggest
tell
fan
us,
now
Joanne.
is, oh boy.
Oh,
So,
snap.
Enough of that.
yeah.
Let's
so
talk about Earl.
Earl, man, so talk about what you're doing. How'd you get involved in cooking this delicious goodness stuff?
Listen,
Because
we-
it's sweet tea, but I've never had your sweet tea. I've just had your food.
I've had your food, dude.
Believe it or not, my grandmother was full-blooded Italian. My grandfather met her in World War II, married her in Italy, brought her back to the United States, got married again in New York,
Really?
and then brought her to Ruskin.
That's
Florida.
called takeout. That's called Italian takeout.
That's Italian takeout.
And
For real.
And then
That's
the
real
Italian
love.
meets
That
Cuban,
is, that is.
Cuban or what?
Well, Italian Cuban it's pretty close. you know?
Yeah,
It's like a Jubin, but with a twist.
So
Yep.
I worked at the Seabreeze, which is the restaurant
Right.
we use. I worked there back in the 90s, and then about 6 years ago, I called Miss Helen, the only surviving owner, you know what I mean, the actual owner,
yeah.
and asked her if I could start rolling crabs, and she said, "Go ahead, honey." So we've been rolling them ever since, and so we sell those on our food truck.
You
And
told
then-
me you were up at 2:30 this morning rolling crabs.
I was,
Dude, I was snoring.
and then right back up at 5:30 to start some other things.
Well, I got to tell you, they're amazing. These are not small footballs. If you're watching,
I saw how you made these on
these double
on a real
crabs
TV
are
show.
amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I
But-
appreciate that.
More importantly, this hot sauce is the bomb.
You like that?
Holy moly!
All right, you can buy it.
Yeah,
all day long, every
really-
day.
So by the way, these are stuffed crabs. If you don't know, and they're. I can't say what I said downstairs. But Earl, so what's in them?
We
Okay,
ran
now
this
you
thing.
got lump crab meat, and those are blues, right?
You start out with a sofrito,
Okay.
which is your bell peppers and onions.
Okay.
I do a celery in mine
What's
as
that
well.
called?
Sofrito.
I'm so not a chef. All right,
That's
cool.
a Cuban thing. You know what I mean? So
It's
Back
like
to-
it's
No,
like
it's like-
it's like the Trinity for us Cajun New Orleans type
there
people.
you go. That's exactly right.
Are you Cajun?
No, but I eat Cajun.
But they'll play one on TV.
What's
so
her name?
confused. All right, keep going.
So you put the olive oil and your sofrito in there, and you render that down. Once you render it down, then you add your tomato sauce. Bring that up to a simmer. Add your other seasonings to it. Cool it off. Then you add your crab meat, and then let it sit in the refrigerator for 24 hours. But you make your dough on the side. So your dough is Cuban bread. That is Cuban bread and white bread.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Bust it down, put into water and seasoning, and that sits for 24 hours in the refrigeration unit as well. And then get a scoop of dough, patty it out, get your little crab meat, put in the middle of it, roll it up, deep fry it.
I say just call you.
Come on, girl.
Oh yeah.
That's
were
what I'm
amazing.
talking
Now
about.
we can
Thank
buy
you
a
very
dozen
much.
at a time. We can place an order.
As many as you want, brother. Yep. But
So you have a food truck.
we do.
Yeah, let's talk about the food truck a little bit, and not just that. This has been a progression. I mean, you started really with another company as far as what you were making. You were just strictly barbecue,
Right.
and then and then you were hitting up the sandwiches. The breakfast sandwiches were
Right.
amazing. I'm not just saying that. This sandwich took me down. I mean, it was big enough to just wait till dinner.
I like it.
I had
like
about
it like that.
10:30 in the morning, 9:30, 10:30. We're heading to the flea market. Big ass sandwich, and that thing hung me to like dinner. And that's when I was at my biggest. That was a Sammy.
That's a Sammy.
That's a
right there,
Sammy.
baby. Yes, sir.
And then you decided to go this direction. Tell
Well,
everyone
was-
about that.
Well, we started out with St. Grace Barbecue, which
Uh-huh.
is where you got the sandwiches at.
Correct.
Ruskin Bake Shop. We set it
Correct.
Down there. And then we opened up the Bone Shaker Food Company. We have business partners with that. Realized that business partners is not the best thing to
Gotcha.
do in business at all. And so we kind of saw the writing on the wall, went and bought our own.
That's
and
why this show is about hustlers and entrepreneurs.
there you go.
Yeah.
Definitely that. Most definitely. So then we bought the Sweet Tea Tiki Bar and turned it into what it is today. We're 3 years into it.
Killing it too.
We're doing well.
Good
We're
for
doing
you.
well. Thank you, man.
That's only 3 years.
Just for with Sweet Tea.
Yeah.
3 years. Yes, sir.
But you're
Tiki
also not.
bar, do you have drinks too?
We have frozen sweet tea.
There you
Dude.
go.
So it's like a slush.
Bring your own vodka.
Come on.
All right.
That's what I'm
all
talking
right. I
about.
like it.
What
Nope.
happens when you walk away is up to you. don't give a
I like
rat's
it.
ass.
Now, on top of this too, you're also making these not just available on your cart, but in other places. Tell people how that has evolved and how much it took for you to do.
Well, I had a company come and approach me and asked me to start rolling for them, Ruskin Seafood Company.
Okay.
And then after that, then the Silver Ring in Riverview, Dana. I don't know if you know Dana or not. It's Silver Ring.
Great Cuban sandwich.
She's been there 30 plus years,
Yeah.
bro. I mean, she knows what the heck she's doing, without a doubt. And so we started with her, and then we went to several other places. We had the Lazy Gator in town. We've got the Fish House in Ruskin. We've got Max, which it's called Max Sports Tavern over off of West Shore. We've got Rick's Custom Meats out in Lithia.
Okay.
I mean, we've got a bunch of folks.
And
Wow.
and that's the next step. I mean,
Yep.
that is a great. And for people to want to take your
I don't know
product
if
in
I
and
told-
shelve it, that says a lot because inventory space is hard to get nowadays. And for someone to want to put your product into their shelving is monster,
Well, it's definitely a feather in our cap.
without a doubt.
So how long? So we can get these. We can refrigerate them
Yes, sir.
for a couple of days.
No, you
Now I don't know if they'd last my house a couple of days, but I'm just
fried or
clarifying.
raw?
Fried.
Raw has a shelf life of 10 to 12 days. depending-
Okay.
Make sure that they're not
Yeah.
in the fridge like you're supposed to be, you know? And then if you fry them, just wrap them up in aluminum foil, wrap them up in saran wrap, pop them in the freezer, pull them out as you want them.
Oh,
Yeah.
no way. I'm ready to go. They're already
Ready to rock and
cooked.
roll, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
And most of us now that had to remodel our houses, we have those full oven air fryers.
Oh,
There
yeah.
you go. There you go. That's it.
If you don't have an air fryer, go buy one.
Go buy
They're
one.
the
For sure.
best.
Oh,
For
yeah.
real. That's
My-
probably
we-
one of the best inventions in like the
Ever.
past
You know,
5 years.
I was disappointed in like the small one just because it's like
A
all
serving.
your stuff's like piled on top of it if you have like a couple of people. But now that I got the whole oven, you put like 3 trays of French fries in there, spread out,
Oh,
or
you have the
there-
one
or
that's
the
like
fish.
convention oven.
Yeah.
Oh, my regular oven,
Yeah.
they waved that
Oh,
at me at the store when I was like, well, I want, you know, the 4 burners in the oven. I don't care about anything else. And they're like, well, do you want the convection and that? I'm like, nah, I don't care. And then they're like, well, we got the warming rack on the stove. And I'm like, I still don't care. And then they're like, oh, well, there's the whole oven air fryer.
Bingo.
And by the way, it's controlled by an app on your phone.
Winner.
Yes, please. Yes,
And
please.
it like goes to 400 instantaneously, like in
Amazing.
30 seconds. I'm like, okay, I'll get that with the app. And the only problem is like, if I'm out of town or like Stacy, the last couple of weeks, Stacy was in the hospital, right? So when I was like cooking, it's chirping her phone that the oven's at preheat and all that kind of stuff with the app.
Yeah, that's a
So-
whole other show. Shared applications like Ring. Holy cow.
Okay, are you cooking dinner for people or what?
So what's the
anyway.
deal?
Yeah.
These take how long to cook?
6 minutes.
6 minutes.
325.
Damn.
in the deep fryer. Now we use beef tallow, 100% beef tallow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just it makes a hell of a difference frying tallow using vegetable oil or canola oil or something like that.
Yep.
You know. So we have a great following. People come and we'll sell out every Saturday. We set up. If I make 250 crabs, I'll sell 250 crabs.
And how much is a crab?
I
And
know you're jarring it
$6?
already, but
$6. We sell it for
should be
$6.
by the gallon.
Okay.
We do.
Yeah. You do sell it by the gallon.
do.
He
This
sells it by the
should come
tote,
gallon.
220 gallons at a time.
Let's take out that. Please.
It's like
Yeah.
Arby's sauce.
Right.
Ruskin Seafood Shack, the Lazy Gator, and
Okay, well, the
Fish
Lazy
House.
Gator is unfortunately no longer open.
yeah, but they all bought it by the gallon,
Yes.
so that way they could use it for chicken wings, chicken sandwiches, whatnot. They used to do buffalo sandwiches out of it.
Yeah.
How about that?
And they have inventory available.
No, yeah, we got plenty.
I mean, the building's for sale now. That was something we were teasing last podcast, and I'm actually the listing agent for it.
How about
And
that?
it is for sale now. So
You should make it Sweet Tea's
if you
Tiki
wanted to
Bar.
move
Come
from
on,
a
bro.
food truck
Oh
to
my
a
God.
restaurant.
We
So,
should
so
talk
you know
about
what?
that.
So
I'm gonna
for
need
a
I'm gonna
bar,
need a couple of investors.
so the
Let's
seafood,
talk
we were
about
talking
that.
about the decor, etc. For a barbecue shack or the old style seafood joints that
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
not many of them anymore. I mean, you know, you envision,
Joe's Crab
The-
Shack.
well,
But beat up.
No, man, take the fish house on Shell Point and expand it into a regular shack. So it's like inside seating, and that's those old style fish house places,
I
you
went to a
know?
place in Maryland. You set around a big, like a pickle barrel,
Yeah.
right? And I mean,
A pickle
Yeah.
barrel?
a
Pickle
big-
barrel.
Got
big
it.
pickle barrel with a hole cut out in the middle of the table. They just bring you trays of crab. You crack them, shit everywhere. I mean, you don't even know the people.
Are you talking blue crab?
Yeah,
They're like
yeah.
pouring
Oh, yeah.
butter into your mouth.
There was a
with
place
with a-
back when we first
spoon.
bought the
That's
house on
awesome.
Jekyll Island.
That's awesome. That's how I stay so skinny, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we first got
Yeah,
the
me
house
too.
on Jekyll Island, there was a place over. Stacy and I had just gotten married. I'm like, I want to take her out for a real nice dinner. And they're like, oh, got to go to Village Creek Landing. I'm like, all right. So I call, can I make reservations? They laughed at me. And I'm like, well,
Nobody tells Teo no.
they're like, reservations? Why? Right. Of course, Stacy's getting me dressed up. Right. So I got like khakis on and like a golf shirt, polo shirt or
You're
whatever.
looking like Chevy Chase, dude.
Oh yeah. And we pull up and you know, it's in a really ritzy part of town. And then you turn the corner and there's like cars on blocks and, you know, garbage bags duct taped in the windows and
Yeah.
stuff. Right. And you come off and there's this little, just a shithole down on the mud flats. And you come in, it says Village Creek and you come in and it's this old wooden barn that's been there for like 100 years. And they got big vats of like 55-gallon drums boiling oil, you know, with the fires underneath,
Oh,
you know, not the
crap.
propane, but, you know, actually like the big
Whoa.
fire
Wood
thing.
fire, yeah.
And so we go up and there's 6 tables in this place. And the tables are gas drums, oil drums, and pieces of plywood. And just like that, they have the garbage thing in the middle. And so I'm like looking at the menu and it's printed on some paper that's been like Xerox copied, you know, and, you know, with the like, the multi-colored, you know, the blue one, you know, from like back in the day,
Oh,
the
mimeograph.
mimeograph,
Oh.
right?
Shit.
And so we're sitting there like, well, we open at 6 and it's like 5:30.
There we
So,
go.
you know, would you like a beer? You know, it's 75 cents in a paper cup. And we're sitting on the rocking chairs on the porch and this gal comes out. She's got all 3 teeth. And she's like, do you know what you're going to have? And I go, well, I'm having the freaking blue crab dinner, you know? And she goes, oh, do you want to place an order now? Because we'll sell out. And we're looking going, okay, there's 6 tables and there's 5 people, right? So we sit down and it's the best food we ever had. And all these other couples are coming in and they're the same deal. They're dressed up and the women are just pissed, right? Coming out, we're not paying attention. We finish. And it was that kind of joint. And we come out and the line is down around the corner and it's Jaguar, Porsche, Rolls Royce, Mercedes. I mean, it is
holes in the walls. Are the
it is a
best.
hole in the wall and it was packed. And then COVID, they didn't make it. But
Man, that sucks.
but it was it was, if you weren't there at like 5:30,
Done.
it was like a 3-hour wait for dinner. And they brought out your crabs in a Budweiser beer case,
Yes, sir.
you know, from like 40 years ago.
Wooden crate.
And they got it like taped, duct taped and stuff, putting back
4
together.
nails
That's right.
coming out of it.
That's right. And
So
that's why it's good because they have
Since
heart, man. I mean, they just,
yeah,
they do
it's
it
that
right.
old style. And that's the way you cook, you know, come back full circle. I mean, your barbecue is how we met back in the day.
Yes, sir.
And I'm a barbecue judge, and I'm like, okay, this is like good stuff. It's
You're
like
now a
it's
beer
like
judge too.
the true.
You're going to be.
I'm going to be a celebrity
whiskey judge, a
bartender
cigar
at
judge.
Shamrocks.
You should see if she can do it too.
Yeah, do you want to do it with us?
What am I doing?
I need another celebrity bartender for the fundraiser at Salty's on the
29th.
Oh, I'm going to be on a cruise.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Guess
poor
what?
you.
Guess who's doing it?
You're doing it.
You're
Joe,
representing the
you want to
show.
bartend at Salty's? Oh,
Right?
yeah.
All right,
sorry,
with that,
man.
we're going to take a break and work out
Apparently
our
I'm standing in as Teo for an evening.
yeah.
Oops.
I'll pour a drink or two. I've
yeah.
never done it, but I'll give it a try.
Take a listen to the people that we think are great in this neighborhood. And if you'd like to be on the show, reach out and please tell your friends to like and subscribe YouTube. It's free. Earl will be back with us in a minute. We're going to talk these and you're going to eat them.
I already did.
Oh, yeah.
Or
I didn't
did. We're going to eat them again.
Cool.
I'm full.
The Web Design Ninja is your one-stop shop for all things internet. Our dedicated team has been building internet solutions for businesses large and small since 1993. We specialize in creating eye-catching designs, search engine optimization, complex e-commerce, and custom app integration. Whether you need a simple website or a complex e-commerce or phone app, our team of experts is here for you. Give us a call today. We're here to help.
Everybody, this is Howard from South Shore Live, and we've got these fantastic shirts available at the Co-op at Apollo Beach. My slogan, good morning, don't be a shitty person, along with a fantastic logo in the back. We've got 5 or 6 different types, all different colors, and we're keeping it simple. Buy them at the local Co-op, and messages will tell you how to get them. Thanks, everyone. Good morning, don't be a shitty person.
Did you know that South Shore Cleaning and Supply is locally owned and operated for over 5 years? Oh, there's Howard the owner. Everyone say hi to Howard. You also might have seen one of their vehicles around town. They offer a variety of cleaning services from carpets to tile and grout, laminate and wood floorings, as well as pet remediation and much more. Call today for a free estimate at 8133642185.
The views, opinions, hot takes, wild theories, dad jokes, and unsolicited advice expressed on South Shore Live are solely those of the individual guests and participants and do not necessarily reflect the views, opinions, beliefs, or questionable life choices of South Shore Live, its hosts, producers, sponsors, affiliates, or anyone brave enough to be associated with this program. Howard the Unknown Drummer, Captain Teo Leonard, Angie Frey Richardson, South Shore Live, Apollo Beach Publishing, and any related entities are not responsible for, do not endorse, and absolutely do not co-sign any statements made by our guests, whether those statements involve Tampa Bay Sports Magazine, local or national entertainment figures, referees, front offices, leagues, mascots, rival fans, coaches, players, or a guy who knows a guy. Any discussion of Tampa Bay sports, entertainment, business, music, comedy, or community matters is for entertainment and informational purposes only. While we strive for accuracy, facts may occasionally be bent, stretched, exaggerated, passionately argued, or delivered with dramatic flair. All guests appear voluntarily and are solely responsible for their own words, opinions, predictions, and emotional reactions, especially after tough losses, bad calls, or trade rumors. South Shore Live is not liable for hurt feelings, bruised egos, disputed statistics, fan arguments, or sudden urges to yell at your TV, radio, or phone. Viewer discretion is advised. Listener patience is appreciated. And remember, relax, it's South Shore Live. This has been brought to you by Tampa Bay Sports and Entertainment.
Are you tired of streaks? Not those type of streaks. Not this kind of streaking either. What the heck? The streaking that I'm talking about is on your roof. We use shingles with a high copper content to give your roof a clean, sharp, streak-free appearance for years to come.
And we're back here with Earl from Sweet Tea. And
Man, thank God we don't ever publish the bloopers and the in between thing. Thank
Right?
God.
Can I just say, I just got called out from somebody live
Okay.
Because I've been on my phone a little bit because we're all hustlers and entrepreneurs, and that's what we do. is
We
keep
are
it
like,
going.
and not just that, we're on top of the news. I mean, not on a side note, real quick.
I'm on top of my
Some
clients.
crazy things have happened while the show was going up in the past 2 years.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we've turned the news on, or she said, by the way, this
Well, we
has
had the house
happened.
across the street catch on
Oh,
fire.
yeah. So I mean,
have that.
we have to be on these phones. I mean, who doesn't sleep with their phone on their belly? I don't know. Maybe I'm just the only
You're a
one.
hustler, you do.
Yeah, and this show's about hustling.
Lender's telling me that I got to clear to close, so I was excited.
All right, there you go.
There you
So
go.
okay, so that's why you're on your phone. We'll take
Yeah.
it.
Right?
And that means a lot of people get employed. A painter gets employed. A floor cleaner gets employed. A tile cleaner. The guy who wants to do the pressure washing gets paid. A house they all get employed on one job. Real estate the pool needs to get either built or cleaned or, reworked. And small business is where it's at.
That's
I
it.
think I need to
That's
get
it.
some of these for my closing gift baskets.
That's what I'm talking about, girl. Yes, ma'am.
I got a
So,
new
Earl,
avenue
so-
for you, man.
So
You've got a business. I can wholesale them. To
I'm paying.
so
for
you
one
have
of
your
these
barbecue.
tonight.
So you got your food truck, and on Saturdays you're at the Ruskin Seafood Shack or
No.
seafood.
All right. So what's the schedule for you? Where you
On
at?
Saturdays, typically, now listen, it's because we're doing this transition into the Ruskin Seafood Company.
Okay.
We haven't been open in several weeks on the weekend, but we only open up from 10 to 3 p.m. We're at the corner of Shell Point and 41,
Okay.
right where Shell Point and 41, we're on the east side, right by,
So where the
Jefferson's.
coffee cup used to be.
where the coffee cup used to be. Exactly. See,
Where
I
the
can't
old
say that's
Ybor
very
Grill
many people.
used to be?
No.
We
well,
all used to know where the coffee cup used to be, but most people now are going, "What,
Right.
For once in my life,
That's
I
what we
feel
need to
young.
open back up. That's what we need to open back up.
dude? Man, that pie. Oh,
Well,
Hey,
I
by
got
the
a
way,
story about that, but we'll do that another time.
a bunch of people wanted to reach out to Earl. So who are they?
Jeremy King, local lender.
What's
here in
up,
town.
Jeremy?
Jason Takis.
Jason.
One
Yep.
of the guys who also benefits from housing and helps you get it fixed up and looking beautiful. Terry, owner of Salty the Shamrock.
Yeah. She's
General manager, general manager.
of Salty
Hey,
Shamrock.
Terry.
And,
HMFIC.
they have a big thing coming up too. They've got a
The
pet.
important one.
Right.
Well, they got
Wow. They have the benefit coming up. They've got St. Patty's Day. They got
Yeah.
Doggy Patty's Day. They got Kitty's Patty's Day.
A lot of
St. Pat's Day.
yeah. They had like 5 things they posted in the group today.
Awesome.
So
They hosted my girlfriend's birthday the other night. Sorry, Terry.
It's
we
pretty
were all
much
there.
the Civic Center here of Apollo Beach.
they've
South
done
Shore.
it. They've done a great job. Absolutely great job.
So she says hey, and she
Salty's
supports the
awesome.
show. Terry. Collie says hey. Collie's on the
Hey.
other side of the state, watches all of our shows.
They have
Great
Soul
rock
Circus
roller.
Cowboys coming back
Yeah, they do. The
This-
day I won't be there.
Friday.
Yeah.
I like that band.
So okay.
Oh,
So
yeah,
back.
but no,
so
I won't
so
be
hold
there
on.
because
So
I'm
go,
away.
so go back. So
that band's
all right,
great.
your
I'm out
your
of
your
town.
truck now that you're getting set up to do this transition.
Right.
And do you still have barbecue?
I mean, we can do barbecue.
Okay, but
We can do
normally,
Normally,
No more
no.
truck at all
Normally, our normal schedule or our normal menu is our Bush Boys Cuban, which is a traditional Cuban. Our twist.
We
on
need
it.
to do a Jubin.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. And let's put it on.
Pork.
We'll substitute it like corned beef or pastrami
No, I
we
got
can
a
go on
brisket.
for
I
days.
have a
So
brisket.
and a brisket.
Okay.
For
You
real.
already know I got a brisket.
I know.
man. I mean,
No, but we got to step it up. We got.
I gotta take
Listen.
it up
yeah.
some kind of juice sauce on it.
Well, maybe Hebrew National Salami.
Okay.
I have some downstairs. You can try it for real. It's phenomenal. I grew up on it. We'll make a Jubin.
Jewish pickles, man.
Right?
Whatever. We'll do
Fuck
it.
yeah, we do half sours.
Come on. I got you.
We need to go in the kitchen for real for like 45 minutes. I'll take a cloud break beforehand, and then we'll go to the kitchen and we will make a Jubin. Deal?
We'll call
Promise.
it the Howie. The
No,
Howie Cuban.
The
Yeah.
Jubin.
The Jubin.
The Jubin.
I'm down with the Jubin.
It's gonna taste great. And it's gonna come with a small side of slaw.
What is happening?
Oh.
Crap, you put
These
me to
are
work.
how
okay, so let's get
All
back
right.
to your menu.
All right, cool. So we do a brisket Cuban most of the time, but the Bush Boys Cubans on there all the time. But we have your Seabreeze devil crabs. We have a smoked jalapeno devil crab. We have something called a hog bomb, which is the wrapper of the devil crab, stuffed full of barbecue pulled pork.
That sounds banging.
Yep. And then we got stuffed potatoes, like the Papa Rialno's
Okay.
stuffed potato. So we do the minis. They're poppable.
Now, do you
Yep.
use the same coating on all the things, or do you?
As far as breading?
Yeah.
Yes, the breading's the
So
same.
got you.
Right.
So you're gonna get the same flavor, but the inside is gonna be the boom.
boom. That's going to be
Gotcha, and
difference.
that's the trademark.
Yes, sir.
And this is an old recipe, right?
It is. It is. It's been in circulation since I think 1917 is when they came out with the first one. So as it goes, the devil crab was created in Ybor City, and they took what they had, created this thing, and then started selling it to the cigar workers because the cigar rollers they couldn't stop. So they gave them something that was handheld. They could eat quick.
Boom.
Boom, done and over with. And so that's how the
Like seafood.
That's the
There you
story.
go. Got a crisp
Yeah.
to
Who
it.
knows? And I guess one of the guys bit into it, said it was hot as the devil, and that's where the devil crab comes
Oh,
from.
okay.
Because what it is actually a croquette.
Yeah.
So it's an encrusted, crab.
That sounds so fancy.
I'm fancy.
Encrusted.
I'm
Nice,
fancy
fancy.
sometimes, girl.
Who's trying one? Who's having one?
We'll go ahead.
And then we're gonna switch out to our next guest.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I already had one with dinner, and I didn't know I was gonna
Sure.
have to have one up here, and I don't know that I can eat two. So Teo, it is all you.
Break that thing open.
Hand me that hot sauce.
Oh shit! Tell us about
No,
this.
I'm keeping it.
Yeah, I'm buying one. Well, you can use mine because I'm gonna buy one.
If you're buying it, I'm keeping it.
Yeah, but I
So
want.
you're buying it for me, is what you're saying.
Then I guess I'm buying two.
Both of them are staying.
I
You're
think
good to
Teo
go.
already
I thought I
bought
already
both of them.
bought
Oh
I was
shit!
gonna- I think
already
Teo
bought
actually
it.
already bought them both.
All right,
I
then
like flipped that money. I pulled that 20 out and
I
said,
opened it
"Load
and
me
said,
up,
"Do you bottle
man."
these?"
give you 2 tens for a
Hey,
20.
So by the way, this is like
I
this is the way you got to
poured
do
out
it, man. You gotta put all the hot sauce on
I
that.
said, Teo, this shit's free. He's like, no, man, I'm giving you a 20, bro. We don't take nothing for free.
We don't know. If
And I know
2 20s for a 10.
I asked him, I said, "Do you bottle this?" And he's like,
Oh,
"Yeah."
man.
And before I could go, I would like to
Bro,
buy one.
Joe, you wanna try
Teo's
one?
Like, here's my money.
The meat. I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but it's just chock full
Amen.
the way it should be.
That's it, brother.
Oh, dude,
That's it.
They're
We ain't
banging.
skimping.
They're so good.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot.
Tell people about the name of the YouTube channel.
YouTube
Do you
channel.
steal the lid
is
just so I can't steal the bottle?
so damn good cooking. My brother Jason and I decided we want to do something more to add something else to our schedule. So we're doing
Yeah,
this.
right.
We haven't done anything in about 3 weeks.
The Jubin's coming up.
Because
I'm not kidding.
the
We're doing that.
transition. We've got a lot going on behind the scenes. So we're going to step everything up. Once we get moved and we get situated, we're going to step everything up, and it's going to be awesome.
Cool.
Didn't I see
Hell
you
yeah.
won some award at some food thing?
Oh yeah.
I did. I did. I won the best overall crowd favorite at the Spanish Heritage Festival, which is called
Yeah.
Taste of Tampa,
See?
Yeah.
for the Devil Crabs. So that was
So
cool.
you beat out like the people in Ybor and
Oh
people
yeah.
in Tampa.
everybody that was there.
Ruskin's own man.
That day we
Stepping
did
it
a
up.
384-foot Cuban sandwich.
Yeah.
It was a world record Cuban sandwich. And then we fed disabled veterans with it, homeless veterans.
We
Oh,
fed
that's awesome.
384 people.
Come on, bro.
with
You're
a foot
peeps,
long.
Man, you're good peeps.
Yeah.
That was
Hey.
that wasn't that long ago.
December.
No, it was all
It
over the
December.
place.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why I said it. I felt like we were having a celebrity on.
I had
You
bought
were.
tickets, and for some reason I couldn't go, but I bought tickets to go to that because I'm like, oh, I want to see that, because they had the whole plan was to build that sandwich.
It
I'm
was.
like, oh, I want to see that in person.
Everybody, I mean, it was a
You know,
collaborative
a
effort.
football
It was
field and a
awesome.
half.
We're gonna
So,
take a break
cool.
right now and have Joe with us in a second.
Yep, we'll be right back. Just like 1 or 2 little commercials, and we'll be back on.
Earl, thank.
The Web Design Ninja is your one-stop shop for all things internet. Our dedicated team has been building internet solutions for businesses large and small since 1993. We specialize in creating eye-catching designs, search engine optimization, complex e-commerce, and custom app integration. Whether you need a simple website or a complex e-commerce or phone app, our team of experts is here for you. Give us a call today. We're here.
Are you tired of streaks? Not those type of streaks. Not this kind of streaking either. What the heck? The streaking that I'm talking about is on your roof. We use shingles with a high copper content to give your roof a clean, sharp, streak-free appearance for years to come.
Hey, Tampa Bay. Yeah, it's no joke here today. And I'm not Nipsey Russell, but I'm rhyming away. So, take the plunge. Check out the new magazine for February's edition. We got our own overflowing chair. It's easy to do when it's 80 degrees, but not when it's 35. Go Bucks!
Hey, thanks everybody. We're back, and we now have been blessed with my good friend Joe, and we met actually at the cigar bar, and then we were talking about where we lived, and you're like, I'm like, oh, I know exactly which house, and he goes, just don't drive fast by my street, and it's been really good because he's on this corner. And then you know, I'm sitting there driving one day, and all of a sudden there's this truck in the middle of the road, just about ready to mow me over.
It's really small too. It's small.
It was funny, and then he called and goes, "Dude, that was me. I screwed up."
Talk about entrepreneur and hustler, though.
Oh, dude, you're in a bit of everything. How long have you been to Apollo Beach? You came right about COVID time frame, right?
4 businesses.
Yeah, we've been here for 4 years now. We originally bought the house for an Airbnb, and now I just couldn't rent it out anymore. I see me and the wife float all the time. Like every time we had to leave to rent it out to somebody, I'm like, I'm done.
It sucks. It sucks when you leave.
People, let's stay here. So we've probably been here full time for about 2 years now.
Good for you. Good for you.
Love it. I ain't going nowhere.
And you bought Cigars on the Boulevard.
Cigars on the Boulevard.
And you also have, I mean, during the hurricane, you really helped me out. You brought your dumpster and stuff over to haul the stuff out.
Yeah, we have a demolition business, and we do some rentals with cans and stuff. We don't really advertise the rentals, just when friends need them. You know, we send them over for, you know, delivery cost and whatever it costs us to dump pretty much.
Cool.
Well, that's pretty much how we all are.
And then you got started. So you have Cigars on the Boulevard, which that's, of course, me, right? You know,
that's where you and I met.
Yeah.
That's where we all met, I think.
Yep. And then,
not Howard.
Yeah.
He's not part of that cool.
I'm not part of the cool clique on that one, guys.
Not on that one.
But willing to learn, sir.
So what time do you, let's talk about Cigars on the Boulevard first, then we'll go into the other one. What time do you guys open up? Is it 3 in the afternoon or?
Yeah, you know, I mean, the old owner did something different, different hours, different days. And we just felt, you know, let's keep it steady, 3 to 12 every day.
Okay.
And Mondays are a little slow, but we're still open the same time. Nobody has to guess, hey, what time are they open today? What time are they closed
Keep it
today?
simple.
It's 3 to 12. We're there. If you need cigars or something, just stop in. We're there. You know, on your way home, stop in. You know, you want to drink? We're there. You know, you don't have to guess all that. But yeah, we bought it about a year and a half ago now, I think, a year and change.
Yeah.
I sat in that place for 2 years living here, and I just sat there every day saying, man, this is a great place. Charlie and Kevin did a great job. It was a great cigar bar. It just needed something, I thought, in my eyes anyway. I said, it's great potential, great customers here, great everything. I said, man, if I ever bought this place, I would do this, 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 and this. So, of course, I already had in my mind what I was going to do to the place.
Yep.
And I told Charlie, if you ever sell this place, please let me know. This was probably the first day I met him. I said, honey, we're going to buy this place. She said, of course you are. I said, Charlie,
I can hear her going, of course you are, honey.
She said, of course you are.
Yeah. One more thing I got to deal with.
Charlie came to me one day and, you know, said, hey, I'm looking to sell. Let's talk. You know, long story short, we bought it. Myself and Al, we bought the place. And I knew in my head what I wanted to do. I think Al had his opinion, what he wanted to do with the place. We worked it together and we remodeled it. And to this day, we still have people that come in there and go, oh, my God, this is beautiful.
And you know, it's subtle changes. You know, it wasn't like you totally redid the place, but you totally redid the place.
Do you want to know my favorite thing that they did?
The wine cellar?
Yes. They added a wine, right? Come on. But you need girls in there, right?
That's one of the reasons we did it.
Right. And I can't help it you don't hang out with me. But
come hang out.
Not only did they add a wine cooler, and
it's got like good wine.
Right. You
good
did it
wine.
Right. And brought in some good wines. Because there's been nights that I was excited, did well with a closing or something, and went and had a bottle of Camus there.
Yep.
You know, or prisoner or whatever. And so I didn't take somebody prisoner. I drank the prisoner. But
or became the prisoner.
Nope, never. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Listen, no, we're not talking about that.
Of course, Howard. So you can hear Howard breathing hard in the mic. That's Howard.
No, good. That's okay. I thought it was me.
Yeah, both of you too. It's a New Jersey thing.
He went there. He went right there.
As a girl that frequents there, I am really happy that you brought in some more wine, and I know you really stepped up the whiskey and bourbon as well, because I do drink bourbon.
And you got special events. That was a great thing we did about a month or so ago. With
Comedy Night.
the deal
before that.
Well, the bourbon cigar night at Circles. That was a great partnership.
That was a great event. I have people asking me still to this day, when's the next bourbon cigar night at Circles?
Yep.
And it will be in about 2 or 3 months. We got to wait. Vic's got to get another barrel in.
Yeah.
And we're going to do it again and probably bump it up to about 70 invites this next time.
Cool.
And
Put me down.
Great event. Oh, everybody that was there. Everybody that was there, I promised the first invite for the next one, because you know you were the first ones there. So for sure.
Yeah, your marquee guys, absolutely. Yeah. They start off franchise people and just move on with you, and that's how you do good with the business. People are there from the beginning. Everyone wants to be there when you're doing great, but when you're doing okie dokie, not really there
Yeah.
for you.
The comedy night was standing room only. You could not find a place to be.
Correct.
It was packed. And I know you and I have even talked about it that we need. Hopefully, we'll bring the gala back at some point with the right charity.
Speak to Amanda about that.
Right? Come on, Amanda.
I
Get it going.
did. I brought it up to her.
Listen, she does make the best espresso martini in town.
She does.
She's great.
She's great. But you do have an event coming up for a casino night, right?
We have casino night May 2nd, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. All the proceeds go to post 9/11 veterans. You know, we're same thing Charlie kept it as first responders and veterans. We're big on that as well.
Good.
So all proceeds of that will go to the post 9/11 veterans. Yeah, it's going to be a good night. I know Charlie did casino night years ago, and it was a blast.
Yeah.
We got all the
fun.
tables, brought in all the poker tables, and it was standing room only, 100 and some people in there, and it was a great night. So hoping to redo the same thing again.
Cool. And then you also have Aqua Dreams, and you're building pools.
Yeah, Aqua Dreams, we're building pools, building lifestyles in people's backyards. We like to
I mean, the videos, the stuff you're building, and it looks like you're like doing it on time. That seems to be the big problem. This was all before your time here. We had such nightmares for 10 or 15 years with pool builders. Everyone's like, okay, I want to put a pool in. And everyone's like, don't use. There wasn't a use this company. It was all don't use them, don't use them. I mean, you just didn't have a choice. And so it's refreshing with your work ethic and everything else for you to come in and set this up. So tell us about that.
So, as you know, like you said, we have the construction business and the other businesses, and definitely was not looking for something else to do. I was in the middle of getting my pool remodeled a little over a year and a half, 2 years ago. And the gentleman that had doing it was great at what he did, but he was not a good businessman. So we went back and forth on, do you want to sponsor me? Do you want to finance me? Do you want to go on partners with me? And I didn't want to do any of it. I said, I will hire you to come work for me. You have a great work ethic. You know what you're doing, but you're just not a businessman. So we tried doing that. It didn't work. Long story. I got some good subcontractors out of him, and I got some other stuff. I wouldn't be here doing the pools without him, so I give him credit. It just didn't work out. We both broke ways. I found another gentleman, Zach, that's coming and running the operations now. And I just got into it because, it just makes the homeowner feel great. It's not like the other businesses, whether it's landscaping or, you walk the process through with the customer from the design to the actual dream to the day they jump in, and seeing their faces, with these projects is amazing.
It transforms their house too. They're there all the time. Now it's total outdoor living.
And in Florida, we are outdoor living. I mean, you guys have been over to my house, and
we cook most of our meals outside.
Everything's
like
outside. I mean, we live outside.
So many. I mean, being in real estate, I have so many clients that they're like, I almost don't even care about the house as much as I care about the outdoor living space.
Correct.
Because that's what they're moving here for, and want to make sure that it's what they want.
Mm-hmm.
So I know you guys are building like oases, outdoor kitchens, all of it, right?
We're doing the kitchens. We're doing a house now over, not in Waterside here, but over, I guess it's Covington area. Back on 75 for a customer. They came to us for a basic pool. They already had a pool. They said, I want you to demo my pool, demo my screen, and put in a new pool. Pavers, corner to corner in the back of the house, new screen, outdoor kitchen. That turned into putting green, fire pit, shed pad, redoing the driveway. We just redid the front of the house. I don't want to say
walk path,
but they're spending close to $400,000 with us, just redoing everything.
Yeah.
And the lady said to us again, I was there yesterday with my wife and just checking on things. And she came to us again. She goes, Joe, I want to let you know why we hired you guys. You were not the cheapest. You weren't the most expensive, but you listened to us. We came to you. You listened to us for a couple hours before we signed with you, and you came back with a proposal of what we asked you. Now, like some other companies that just did what they wanted to do because they weren't sure how much you wanted to spend, and that's what we like about you. And now to this day, we're there every day with every step of the project, holding their hand, walking them through it.
Oh yeah,
and they love it. They're just that's who our customer is.
Well, people like Teo brought up too. A lot of people saw what other people were going through with their pool guys, and it was people have holes in their backyards. People are still dealing with problems.
Our neighbor had started the project, and it was a dug pit for 3 years, and they ended up selling the house because the cost of their pool project
killed them.
Was like bankrupting them. They put like $75,000 down.
They lost it,
and pool builders disappeared.
And then they disappeared, and they were part of that lawsuit thing, and they got nothing out of it. And
but they weren't the only one too. It just seemed like
there were
tons.
But I looked at it every single day. you know, and you just sat and you looked at this half poured hole, and it was dangerous too. You know, I mean, you couldn't get to the dock because all that was a disaster. And so you came into it at the right time because with the work ethic, all you got to do is show up. Not that I mean that oversimplifies, but you got to show up, do what you say you're going to do,
stand by your product,
and finish the job.
Exactly.
Well, I think the cool thing is that you're listening to them, right? Because so many, we see it all the time. Like every pool kind of looks the same because they just come in and go, "Oh, you want a pool? Yep, we got it. Here's your package."
Cookie
you guys
cutter.
are actually listening to what they want and building for what they want, not just what you offer.
Correct. That's what we are. We're definitely not Lucas Lagoons, but we're not your basic cookie cutter either.
Yeah.
You know, we like custom jobs and what the customer wants, and we're there from the whole every step of the process. Communicating with them. If there is an issue, they call us. We respond. We're not running from anything. Let's just make it right and do it once.
How long does it take from start to beginning generally for someone to say, "Hey, it's March and we've decided we want to go forward"? When do you think they should expect it by?
I tell everybody, don't wait. We talked about this downstairs. We're both from New Jersey, and everything is today. Down here, people have time. I think something like that.
I mean, it has to be done.
Yeah.
If you're from the north, it has to be done today.
Okay.
Down here, there's a tomorrow. Just for me, just don't take too many tomorrows.
Mm-hmm. You're not going to call today and have a pool tomorrow. It depends on if you're an HOA or not. If you're in an HOA, you're going to look at about 30 days for HOA approval. Hillsborough County, we're the luckiest county to be in. We get permits in a week.
They're happy.
That's impressive because I've heard from other contractors that it's terrible.
Hillsborough County for us, for our pools and outdoor kitchens have 1 week, usually 2 weeks. We waited once, usually 1 week.
That's
but
great.
once we start digging, depending on the
great.
size of the project, basic pool, spa, screen, 6 weeks. From the time that we dig to the time you're ready to go.
2 months closed door process after dealing with you for like 10 days, figuring out what you want. So,
Well, HOA figure 3 months for them.
3
just
months.
to be safe. So if you're looking for a pool in the summer, now is the time, not June, July when it gets hot.
Yeah, right.
Well, plus
I've
you got to
built a
deal.
pool before,
Plus
not short.
the ground saturation in June and July is and August.
The
is,
mudslide.
It's a problem, and you worry about the whole pool pop thing and everything else. I mean, the last thing you want to do is have that concrete shell in August with heavy duty rain coming without water in it.
Well, I've got pictures when I was getting ours built, and I'm like, dude, that thing's never gonna look good. And he goes, "Don't worry, it'll look fine." I'm like, "There's like, I don't know, 4,000 gallons of mud in my pool, and there's also like chicken bones in a Coke can." He goes, "Don't worry, it's gonna look fine." And the magicians, when we bought the house, all of a sudden that pool, which was a puddle of mud, looked beautiful, and that's an art, that's a skill. And during the rain, wasn't very good.
Yeah.
It really wasn't. I was like, "Oh, what the hell did I buy?"
Are there? So you guys are building like unique things. Is there anything? What's the most unique thing you've done so far?
The job we're doing right now, I spoke about before. Like I said, it's got the pool, spa, outdoor, 30-foot of outdoor kitchen. It's big. It's not small. A putting green next to it. A huge fire pit behind.
You're doing
it.
pavers as well?
Pavers, travertine. Yep.
Travertine. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, this job has everything. We're even doing ledge stone around the spa. We're doing ledge stone on the front of the house. We're doing the landscaping, irrigation for them.
When are they having the party for us to see all the work?
Yeah.
We do the.
When are we going to be able to see this work and like test it all out to make sure it's all
We
nice?
need to do a show from.
Yeah, we should do a show there.
latest build.
You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. Check us out on Facebook. All our testimonials are on there. We do live testimonials on Facebook with customers so people see that we're real. We're doing this work. We're talking to the customer.
And it's you. It's not.
It is you.
It's
It
you.
is you.
Not the best one out there doing it. I'm getting better.
Yeah.
But it's me, and that's
You're
I'm not a
doing great,
professional
actually. I've
speaker.
watched them.
But that's
You know what? They're
important, too.
real. They're totally real. I see it and I'm like, oh, this is cool because it's just not. It's simple, factual, and it hits home with and the customers. Customers like to bitch more than they like to praise somebody. So to get on with the actual customers and talk about the process, that's that says that you're doing it the right way.
We've been so lucky with the customers. Every customer we had so far has been beautiful. I mean, we've been blessed with the customers. And Zach, who runs our operations, he's been in this business for a lot longer than I have, obviously. He's like, "Hey, we're blessed." He goes, "Wait, they're coming. You're going to have the customers that aren't so easy like we have now."
Oh, yeah.
Knock on wood, they stay, what we have. They've been easy to work with.
Well,
I think I went through a pool build once, and I got to say, as long as you communicate with people, right? Because if there's a holdup, just explain why, right? But we sat there watching nothing happen for weeks. And I would call and I'm like, so are we on the schedule? And they're like, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't tell you when, but yeah, you are. And our pool build was not 4 months long. Like it was much longer. So I'll give you kudos because you stepped into a
dicey.
Very
dicey industry here, especially when everyone got bad names.
Yeah, everybody
So-
kind of had a bad taste in their mouth.
Like a carpetbagger bad name.
So when we did our pool at Jekyll, they had to dig it by hand
Thank God it's not air filter.
because of
Vents.
the way the trees and everything is. They couldn't get to the backyard, so they
They
actually
moved the dinosaurs off the land too.
just about.
Yes.
They but they actually dug it out by hand. They were happy when we said we only wanted to do like 4 foot 6 inches.
They
or
found
something.
a mini Stonehenge in the
But
backyard.
it was the best thing was we weren't there. You know,
For sure.
I mean, we were in Minnesota at the time, so it was like send us a picture, and I'm like, guys, it has to be done by this date because there's renters showing up, and they're not paying $3,000 a week to have a dirt pit in the background.
Well, a lot
and
of times it's families putting them in, right?
Next
And
door people.
My son was young, and he was so excited every day. And
Oh, yeah.
it took forever. and
Is
it
the
was-
pool ready,
Yeah,
Mom?
and then we had spring break coming up, and we had friends coming down, and we planned the pool to be ready, you know. And I'm like, well, the pool might not be ready.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
still got a dirt hole, you know. So I think the best thing you can do is communicate and just let people know what's happening and why, and it calms those nerves down a lot. Because
Now, do
there is
you
bad
do you do
PR.
refinishing as well?
We do refinishing as well. We try not to advertise that as much, but we do get calls.
Okay.
And we will go and refinish. We're just busy with the builds right now, and that's what we're trying to keep our
Cool.
processes on.
Well, most pools I'm guessing now are pretty much newer that they don't need.
Well,
but there's a lot of
in
old school ones
mine
that
at
could
some
use them.
point. I refinished mine 20 to 21 years ago. I redid the Pebble Tech stuff, and I have a couple spots that are now white, you know, in the blue.
You got 21 years out of it?
Yeah,
That's great.
I know.
Go up to Brandon.
Hey, you know, and
Sunset
that is chemical. That is keeping
Really?
the chemicals spot on
Twilight Zone
and
pools,
doing
huh?
it the right way. I've only been unbalanced twice in.
I don't
in
know
20
about
years.
that there.
No,
I
with
thought
the
He's
pool
talking about
water.
the pool.
The
Okay.
pool, yeah.
Let's put that in perspective.
Yeah.
You're not talking about your whiskey level.
And one was hurricane related, you know, from the hurricane.
Understood.
But it's
Your pool was wrecked. Mine was a mess. Yours was a wreck, dude.
dude, man, I had freaking 3 feet of water in the house, or 2.5 feet of water in the house.
I had
so.
screens.
Thank God you didn't have a boat in the pool.
I know.
Could have
We
went
had
both ways.
fish. So the funniest part about the hurricane was when we were closing out stuff in the bathroom, and I opened up one of the tubs, and a fish jumped. Was in a,
Nemo found home.
you know, it was with the
cute.
shoe shine kid or something like that. I was like, where the hell?
Flippity flip flip flip.
You don't need bait. You came right in the house.
Oh man,
So, Joe, how can people get a hold of you?
yeah.
And if anyone has any questions, let's hear them now. Let's
For the
see.
cigar bar, obviously, you know where we're at. We're on Palo Beach Boulevard at the end. Just stop in any day, Monday through Friday, 3 to 12. And if you're interested in the pool or any questions about pool or get any help with advice on anything, you can give us a call at 813-771-POOL or check us out at www.aquadreamsfl.com.
Cool.
Advice
We'll
is
put
always
that up.
free, but take it at your own risk.
This is free.
And local based company right here at South Shore out of
Yep.
Palm Beach.
Right on Lake Sun. He lives right on Lake Sunrise. And do you have an office facility,
We do.
or
Our
are you
office
running
and
it?
showroom is right above the cigar bar. I have all the space up
Oh, okay. You remodeled that. Cool.
We have a rooftop.
Perfect.
Up there
So you have a
with,
showroom people
oh,
can
yeah.
go check
Really?
stuff out?
Oh yeah, we have a showroom up there with everything. We are in the middle of doing the rooftop now with like an outdoor aces of our own there, so you can see what we do. We're overlooking the water over there. If you look front, you see towards Palo Beach Marina. If you look in the back, you can see the water kind of by circles over there. So it's nice up there. We're trying to make our own little oasis up there, and then inside we have all of our tile, ledge stone. We're a Jandy builder, so all the Jandy equipment, your travertines, your pavers. Everything you need to pick out for the process. When you come and sign your contract, we have everything there. You can
A
pick
working
out.
showroom.
Yep.
Cool.
It's nice to hear,
Yep, right here.
rather than just looking on the computer.
Yeah.
You can touch it. You can
We do
feel
our
it.
designs in there as well on a big screen for you. If anything, you want to do a design and see.
We
I know-
spent. Go ahead.
I know you said that for like realtors and stuff that if a house doesn't have a pool, you guys will do renderings for them and put it out there.
Yep. Realtors don't have, a problem selling houses. It's sitting on the market for a while. You want to call us, we can do a drawing for you, and we can put it on a floppy disk, not a floppy disk. Can't believe I just said that.
Wow.
I'm at least old enough to understand what that
If
meant.
anyone has an A drive, Call this pool company because you're at the same tech level.
You don't even need it on USB anymore. Now you just like airport.
Is that
Man,
3.5 inch?
we're gonna have fun with this one.
It's a 3.5 inch or 5 inch, sir.
I feel like Teo's like, I got one of those at home. No worries.
I use them as coasters.
I don't. I did until the hurricane. I had floppy readers. I had both 5 1/4 and 3.5 floppy readers. Well, they were all on the bottom and they all flooded out. So
We'll put it on a small disc where you could put it on
USB drive.
USB drive.
Thank you.
Now I'm totally blanked out after saying that. Put it on the big screen when you're doing your open house. People walk in and they see that pool in that backyard. Like, oh wow, that eliminates that question, and hopefully it helps the realtor sell the house.
Who doesn't want to move to Florida and have a pool?
That's
I mean,
the
when
first
you really
question.
think about
that was when we were looking at houses. When Stacy's like, okay, the requirement was on the water for a sailboat.
Okay.
So I wanted sailboat water. So like the Gulf Island Drive and that kind of stuff under that bridge at the time was out. And had to have a pool. And if it didn't have a pool, it had to have room for the pool and priced accordingly to put in the pool. And that was it. Those were our requirements. What was on the water, 3 bedroom, 2 bath or more. And that. Now I miss the 5-car garage, but
I miss my basement. And I'll tell you this.
I miss my basement.
I miss my basement.
I miss the storage.
If I would have thought about it, we spent 30 minutes tops putting our pool together with the dude. Just the way it was. We were in for 3 hours. There were 2 hours late at the design center. Either way. But I went to another dude's house. If I would have taken my pool, the exact same pool, and gone vertical with it rather than horizontal with it, I would have been so much happier. Just to walk in that way into the pool rather than a rectangle the other way just makes it look so much elegant. You probably would have pointed that out to me. The other guy said A, B, C, D.
I'm not a fan of him going away from the house like that, like you just said. So I probably wouldn't have said it, but you never know.
It just I think it looks badass.
But I would
like mine.
We just talked somebody over
like
on
Sam
Balboa
like a Sam Du Soleil commercial, about when they're just hanging out there, and it's just much more elegant.
It depends on the yard.
But honestly, I toured a client this weekend, and we looked at some houses with pools and some without. And he had said, if it's priced accordingly, we'll put in our own pool.
There you go.
And we found a house with a really great lot and everything. And he's like, well, and we're in back. And he's like, what do you think I can put in here? How big can I go? Whatever. And, I just thought I should call you and say, here's the listing.
Is that the one you call me on?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
And draw it up so that it helps me sell the house to say, here's what you can.
Hey,
put in.
Jason.
Right.
Hey, you buy a house.
That's
the
why
pool's going to
that's
put
why we have
100,000.
contacts and network, right?
That's it. You put a pool on the house. You're looking at least $100,000, I would imagine. On the
Luckily,
price.
he knows that.
Man, I thought my 28 grand was.
I told him.
Well,
Mine was
30. That was 30 years ago.
Those days are gone.
I told Joe what I paid for my pool and my cage. He literally
don't
slapped his leg.
Please don't tell me.
He was like, "You got
Oh.
to be kidding!" Because how long ago?
So our pool at Jekyll with the pool, hot tub, screen room with the propane tank and everything was $28K, and but it was 30 years ago.
Mine was.
So it was more money. I had to refinish it last year, and it was more money to refinish it than we paid for the entire system.
I was gonna say,
25 grand to refinish it.
Yeah.
it was on. It was only 14 years ago,
And we're on an island, so they got to come from Jacksonville, so it's an hour and a half, and it's a project.
Years ago was pre-Amazon. Amazon signed their paperwork. All houses went up $20,000.
Yeah, Amazon. What? Yeah, when Amazon announced here, it was. Do you remember that? It was like, oh boy, we're going to be on the map. And what it did, it raised everyone's.
You didn't have Amazon here in Apollo.
Oh no,
no,
Dude,
no.
But they were everywhere else around.
No,
they built the facility here.
the fulfillment facility.
It also was.
But we didn't have any. We didn't.
This was Podunk,
the
dude.
best we could do was like 2-day delivery. There was no same day or
This was
next
like
day.
How did you guys go shopping back then?
So when I
Go to the
moved,
store?
dude,
Yeah.
Probably branded.
hey,
There
when
was a mall.
When I moved here, Joe, we used to drive up to Causeway to go to Publix, and you'd put a cooler in the back of I had one of those convertible pickup
road
trucks
trip.
like I have.
For real.
Seriously, you would put a cooler in the back of your truck
Road
or the
service.
back of the car so that your ice cream and stuff didn't melt coming back.
I thought it was road
We moved here. Waterset ended here. This was the end of Waterset at the end of the
I literally shot a hog like where his house is, or right about where his house was. I saw 41. We just veered off into the road.
This place was the Pines.
There were 1,100 homes when I bought my house in Apollo Beach. In all of Apollo Beach, 1,100 homes.
Things change.
In one stoplight.
They popped here, man.
But I think the thing to remember for you is you get what you pay for.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And remember, we just talked about all these people that took their money and ran. And I mean, I had somebody call me as a reference for a pool because I had put a pool in. It was another company that I didn't even have put my pool in, had my name on their reference list.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even know who they are. So you definitely want to vet it out, and you definitely want to pay and get what you pay for. So I know you are not the cheapest and you're not the most expensive, but you will get honest and a great product out of it. And when you're talking about that kind of value, you're going to add to your house.
It'll get finished.
Right.
It'll get finished. That's important.
We'll get it finished. We want to get it done and get those payments and move on to the next one.
Right.
And a good recommendation for your work, because you're never going to get any better business from someone other than someone that you've done great business with. That is the best kind of recommendation you can get. It is qualified. It's someone who's had the work done. They stand behind the guy rather than saying, oh, I got a kickback. This, straight up, when you do work for somebody and they recommend you, the work speaks for itself.
Yep. So what else should we know? What else should we know about what you got going on? What do you want people to know here as we're getting wrapped up here for the night?
That's it. If you're interested in the pool, give us a call. Any questions, give us a call. The cigar bar, everything else is just peachy dory. I got a lot going on, but just, like everybody else, busy with everything. And trying to figure out what's next.
We all are
in life.
As I like to say every day, good morning, don't be a shitty person. And thank you for coming on the show, Joe.
Yeah, we really appreciate it.
New Jersey in the house.
That's right.
Jersey Joe's in the house. We're going to visit Cigars on the Boulevard, even though I may have to. Hey, I feel like it's just. She has wine. Yeah.
They do have a good selection of wine.
Mm-hmm.
We do.
May have to go there and finally crack one of those open with Teo.
No problem.
All right.
The wine, the cigars. The cigars are. We bought everything up. I think over there. We kept the humidor small, but what's in there is good.
You added a lot of selection, though.
Yeah, the whiskeys are good. The bourbons are good. I have no part of that. Al runs all the bourbons that come in there, but they're all good. The design, we got rid of the pool table. You were asking earlier what we done. Getting rid of the pool table, putting the big screen up there, having that couch there for a family feel. Feel relaxed. That brings in a lot more people than the pool table. In the crowd we're looking for.
You got rid of that back room that nobody used.
Room nobody used was a waste of space. Like I said there for 2 years, saying what I would do if I took over there, and I pretty much did it to a T when we bought it. I still look at it today, saying, I could have done this different. But just hearing people walk in the door and say, wow, this place is beautiful. Wow, this is nice. Between the colors, the new lights, new furniture inside and outside. It makes
my name's not on the wall anymore.
It takes a lot to wow. It takes a lot to wow people too today.
Teo and I have been going there since day one.
So I was one of the founding. Yeah. So we had the
I have to say, like the growth around here and like the apartment buildings in Waterset and just the number of houses and everything else, but the clientele is a lot of new people since when we used to go. And it's exciting to see like that you're getting a lot of new people in, and the couple times I've been there, it's been pretty busy all the time. So it's great.
We have people riding in from Tampa.
And you do have outdoor seating
clubs, people coming in, hit all the cigar bars that come all the way over here when they have plenty to choose from over there. But just as crazy, I still hear people come in today and say, wow, I never knew this place was here. I hear that probably once a week, every other week.
But that's Apollo Beach. That's the beauty of Apollo Beach.
Because they don't go past Apollo or Circles and Fins.
It's like the bistro. People don't even know the bistro exists. Right. And I'm guilty of that because, I remember when all that was open, right? There were no houses there by the Apollo. There was no Bimini Bay. There was no.
They reminded you it was there.
The places, the condos in front, you could see the people playing tennis when you drove down the boulevard. Now it's just past that and you just don't see it, and it's the same with that end. People kind of stop. And if you don't go past it, you don't realize that it's there. And we do, because as soon as I see cigars, I'm like, wait, what?
What?
There's a radar.
I'm there. What? New owners, all right, I'm in.
That's the first thing I see when I moved to town. A buddy of mine, Eric, lived back on Kingston, Grand Cayman over there somewhere.
Yeah.
And I came down because he said, you got to come down to Apollo Beach and check out these houses. I'm like, so I'm looking for investment property. Maybe I'll come down. Came down, parked my bus in his neighbor's yard one day, and got on his golf cart, drove around. The first thing I said is, "Where's a good cigar place?" And that's where I found, Charlie, and I found Cigars on the Boulevard. I'm like, perfect. We can move here.
It works.
Yeah.
This will work.
And it's that's what Apollo Beach. It's like a glove. It fits everybody a little different.
Yeah.
But it fits.
Yeah, ours, when I moved here, you had to go to Ybor. There was nothing even in Brandon, really. So
we're blessed. I tell everybody, like, "Oh, you travel?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "If I need to go to a restaurant or a gym, I get on my golf cart and I go down the boulevard."
Yep.
I got Circles, which I'm at 2 or 3 times a week. I got the Salty Shamrock. I got the Bistro. I got Finn's. Where do you want to go?
Right.
Oh, you want to go somewhere nicer? We'll get on the boat and we'll go to Tampa Bay. We'll go to Clearwater.
It's
we'll
right
go
here.
to St. Pete.
Yeah. Run up to
I don't
Jackson's.
need to go anywhere. I don't need to go anywhere else.
Well, with that, we're going to thank Joanne Duran from
Yes.
Tampa Bay Sports Entertainment Magazine, who's been running this show very efficiently tonight, especially with some technical issues we had with about 8 minutes to go before the show went, but it went well. I want to thank Teo as usual.
Thank you.
Captain Teo. And we have Captain Duck Teo here, too.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. That's pretty good.
Yep, he's
I'll have to
part of
get
the family.
I'll have to make a Jeep. Well, since my truck's kind of like a Jeep.
It's part of the Mopar family.
Yeah.
We have Angie. Angie, you got anything going on? And anything you want to tell anybody about this weekend? What you guys?
If people are listening, I would love people's ideas of what you think the South Shore area needs for a new restaurant. As we said earlier in the show, Lazy Gator now is up for sale for the property. And so we have a full functioning kitchen and dining room and bar and outdoor seating. And
Outdoor
patio.
seating's nice there. And parking. Plenty of parking.
And there's a pavilion that can get rented out. There's so many different ways of
Utilizing
it.
the
And Earl and I were talking earlier.
There's
about-
also an apartment, right?
There's an apartment upstairs, currently rented, but could be another avenue as well. But I think I'm the listing agent on it, so I'm working with people calling and looking at the property. And I think the biggest thing I'm hearing is people saying, "What does the area need? What kind of food does the area need? What are you lacking here? What do you think will pull people from the whole area around here?"
No, I think the old style, and I think the layout would work for a cool Florida old style fish joint, seafood shack, because you have the different. It's compartmentalized, so you have the bar area flowing into. You have a couple private rooms.
Then to the outside area, which is half open, half closed.
Right.
So you got, and if anyone wants to be comfortable in anywhere, there's a cozy area, there's a party area, there's an outdoor area, there's an indoor area. So it's very versatile.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of different ideas. So if anybody's, I agree. I think we need a brunch spot so bad. Saturday I tried going to breakfast. I started at First Watch, 45-minute wait.
Crowded.
Went to Apollo Beach Diner because I love them. 45-minute wait. Went down to the New York Diner in Ruskin. Packed, people standing outside.
It's lunchtime now.
You call me next Sunday. We'll get on the boat. We'll go over across to St. Pete. We'll go.
Jackson.
I obviously need better friends.
We got a friends because
if my friends are listening, I need better
pull
friends.
up right to the restaurant. We brunch. Great food.
All right. Well, I'm calling you next time because obviously I need better friends. But so we ended up actually, and I love the place. What's it called? The A-frame down in Ruskin.
Yeah, it used to be
Granny's.
Granny's. It's now Barbara's or something, right? Is it Barbara's?
Great food though. Great food. Little tiny place. There. Yeah, we got like the last table. And obviously nobody can survive on just brunch, but some kind of restaurant that would have something unique that would pull people in.
Yep, different.
For that, yeah.
Want to thank Earl Bush for coming on today too.
He was great.
Fantastic, Earl. And if you
it was really nice
have
to
the opportunity,
too.
He's hardworking and everyone loves his food. His portions are great. His prices are fair, and he's always got a smile on his face. You can't ask for more than that.
It's awesome. He's partnering with another local business.
Yeah.
Ruskin Seafood now.
Yeah. Which it's nice that there's enough business for everyone to survive on because of that.
Right.
This place was kind of very soft, and now it is blustering with business.
He's a local. He's been around for
fifth generation.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
If you really sit down and think about it, because people are like, "Oh, there's not much here," and I'm like, "Actually, there is.
There's a lot here,
right?
Dude." I filled out that questionnaire. The Apollo Beach Elementary thing is doing a web project on the history, and I'm like just laughing, going, "Man, these kids have no clue what it used to be like." And I moved here after it was built up, Now my grandparents, they moved here. There were, 100 homes. They were just starting to build homes in my neighborhood. And there were some homes along the Flamingo Canal.
Place is a ghost
And
town.
the first house in my neighborhood was in the end of 71. And my grandparents looked at a house a couple doors down from us in 1973. And you just think back to that era of what it was like there. I mean, there was a Burger Queen, not a Burger King, but
You could get trademark infringement.
there was it was all pre-McDonald's. This is in there.
I never
where the diner,
There was a
Joe's Diner used to be a Pizza Hut. That was originally a
Old school
Pizza Hut,
Pizza Hut.
and then it was an
13 years
Irish
ago.
bar.
I never thought we had McDonald's when I first moved here, and that was it.
Yeah,
13
we had a
years ago.
Kmart, we had a Cox Lumber.
I never thought
No
that
Home
we would
Depot,
have
nothing.
Taco Bell now, Wendy's, Culver's is close by now in Ruskin.
How long have you been here, Angie?
13 years.
13 years.
And when I first came, it was the only fast food we had in the area was McDonald's.
When I moved here, there was
Burger
no
King was
Publix.
like, wow.
Not that I want
So
fast food. Let me be clear.
Winn-Dixie
I want
was where
places.
Publix was on the boulevard, and they were building their new Winn-Dixie facility, which is what they just destroyed to build
Right.
the storage unit.
Oh yeah.
And you could go. I had a warehouse in South St. Pete, and at like 6:30 in the morning, I would drive to South St. Pete, and I'd be bored in the winter, and you could drive winter snowbird season, and I quit counting when I counted 37 cars before I hit the toll booth on you had an actual toll booth on the Skyway back then. You didn't have that Sun Pass, you had to throw in the coins in the basket. But I would laugh because I would leave from my house, drive all the way to the Skyway Bridge, and I'd count seeing 10 cars, and then 14, and then 18, and then 20, and I stopped at 37. But now you see, I see 37 cars before I get to Beef O'Brady's.
Amazon passes my house 37 times a day.
And they
I'm
also
not
fly over it
exaggerating.
with a drone.
I'm not exaggerating.
Yeah.
Now they
It's
fly over
crazy.
it with a drone too.
Which are
All
loud.
right, so we have one for seafood restaurant.
Yeah.
You would like a seafood restaurant?
I think a seafood bar, but it's got to be old school. I mean, the old style Florida seafood shack.
You're talking like Anna Maria Island place, like down in Bradenton kind of thing?
No, I mean like one that was in Anna Maria 30 years ago.
All right.
Like imagine
Take the beach house down there, down on the beach. I love that place.
Yeah, but imagine the beach house 40 years ago or 30 years ago, right? The colonnade the way it would have been in the 70s, which is long gone. But take the fish house. So when I moved here, we had a place called Cats on the River, and it was across from Little Harbor or Bahia Beach. And Bahia Beach, you had Bahia Beach, and then you also had a place called the Captain's Quarters, which was Hooks. But the Captain's Quarters was actually like a cool old style bar with, seafood, fish sandwiches and oysters and stuff like that. But Cats on the River was a wooden shack with an outside patio that was screened in, and you felt like you were going to step through the floor. The floor was warped and everything. And, oh man, stuffed grouper and fried fish and shrimp, you can get it blackened or grilled or fried, and stuff caught local. I mean, they were buying the shrimp and the grouper right there by where the Seabreeze, stuff was being made. And
I was at Circles last night, and I had scallops and tuna and stuff, and a lot of us had seafood. It was really good.
It's excellent. I love Circles, but
Circles.
it's Circles is posh. I want an old style.
Comfy.
Okay. Have you been down to
Showtown?
The best
Showtown
wings.
burgers and wings.
Dude,
the best wings.
Dude, you and I would have had a ball back in the day when they used to do midget tossing.
Dirty spoons, brown gravy.
Oh yeah.
Did they do Jello wrestling too?
I don't remember that, but they had the big trampoline deal, and it was a fundraiser, and you
launched.
Oh yeah. You got points. You got points for distance and style and crowd favorites.
I had never been there until Amanda had her birthday party there recently.
Oh, yep.
And she said, we're going because of the wings.
Dude,
and
the wings and the
wings
brunch, man.
are
A couple of fried eggs with some freaking biscuits and gravy.
They have brunch?
No,
Oh, I was
dude, man.
gonna say, I went the wrong way.
In Giants camp was the same way. You had the guy at the grill with his cigarette, with the ash. You get a little ash, kind of. Is it pepper or is it ash? I don't know.
Salt and pepper. Don't worry.
Every
But
time
cold
we go to
peppered
Showtown,
eggs.
it's 2:00 in the morning or noon, or it's midnight. We're leaving cigars or somewhere. It's like Showtown wings. Let's go check it out.
Oh, yeah.
It's always good. So one day I told the wife, so let's go. You know what? Halfway through the day, so let's go check out Showtown. Salty's was closed. I wanted a good burger. I'm like, you know what? Let's try something different. Let's go to Showtown and see if it's really good before noon, before midnight. I'm sorry.
Gotcha.
And see if it's just as good. We went in there, small crowd, had a little drink or two, had a burger, had some wings, of course, and the food's amazing. I mean, it's what it is.
It's greasy spoon
It's
diner.
reasonable. The drinks are poured well.
They do dollar wing night on Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Which might tear me away from Apollo Pizza with their $9.50 pizza, because me and my girls will go there and split it, and we all pay like $4 for dinner.
Yep.
But I was telling friends about it, and they went this Wednesday, and they called me and like, "Oh my God, their wings are amazing! You were right; they're so good."
Yeah, it's those style of places. I mean, that's
I passed it for 10 years, well, longer than that, probably 12 years, and never stopped in there. And
Yep.
yeah, it was good.
Well, they did a remodel,
what's your vote?
so there's a reason probably why you stopped by. You kind of
Other
drove
than
by.
Jewish food, what's your vote?
Oh boy. Actually, I would make the front a pizzeria. I would have some rooms. I'd have a bar, and I'd have al fresco dining outside with table service, and have some nice entertainment in there. Not loud crap, elegant stuff. You would kill here with a great pizzeria.
Good Jersey food.
Good, and it's just pick up a slice or two, that kind of window, and then you have a little bar there, maybe a little bakery with it too, with some Italian pastries, and just straight up, and then you go towards the back if you want a nice dinner, and then if you want live entertainment with maybe table service out back with drinks, an elegant entertainment, not
you know. So you're talking about the Lazy Gator, a Sunday brunch scenario.
Which doesn't have to remain that name, by the way.
Right. No,
You're
I'm just
buying the
for
building.
the location, but a Sunday brunch. So I'm like envisioning, right? So you could have like the dessert thing in that the front lobby area.
You walk right by
where
it.
you'd have that, and then you could have like your omelet station and your prime rib in that little private room off to the right. It could be really well segmented for you could like eat there for days.
Into the dessert room.
Yeah.
You could turn the apartment.
Dude, we're like
into a-
way over. We're up and down.
She wants a piano player there.
Oh,
All right,
yeah.
So I think the upstairs could be a dessert room too. Could be really cool. All right. So Joe, what's your you were pizzeria? What's your vote?
Just bring something good to the area. I'll be there. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm a
Joe will
foodie.
eat it all.
I don't usually leave Apollo Beach Boulevard.
You mean
for food
how about
anyway.
pho? Another faux,
No.
another
Faux.
smoothie place.
No. How about some good Jersey pork roll, egg, and cheese?
Oof.
You got to go down. There's a new place
Oof.
down in Bradenton, I believe. It's called Pork Roll Pete's.
Oh.
It's worth a trip. Oh, it's good. It's good. Yeah. It's,
Yeah.
Joanne, what's your vote?
Rock and Roll Cafe.
Johnny Rockets.
You want themed,
That place is
like,
disgusting.
You want
I
like
do a
your own
pawn shop.
version of rock and or the Hard Rock.
Yes.
Hard Rock Music Store.
Joanne's Hard Rock.
Turn it into casino, better yet.
Yep.
That's it.
Personally,
Let's just go
I
right
like
there.
the
Whorehouse.
idea-
Thank you.
Gentlemen.
With that, we're going to say goodnight.
I just want to say one
Howard's
thing for you guys.
Hooters.
Yeah.
Howie's
Go ahead,
Hooters.
Joe. Hey,
You guys
thanks for
started-
coming.
Howie's
You guys
Hooters.
started talking about this before about the benefit for Eddie Taddy at
Oh, yeah,
Salty
let's-
Shamrock. So Sunday, March 29th, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sean, Terry, and them are putting on the benefit over at
Awesome.
Salty's for Eddie. Everybody knows Eddie's been in a pretty bad accident. Not going to get into all the details, but they're going to have a
He's a
benefit
staple there,
from
man.
he's a staple. 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. We're going to have guest bartenders. They're going to do all kinds of specials, auctions, and stuff. You know, I know Sean. I spoke to Sean the other night about it at an event we're at, and he's going to put on a great day that day and really, do a lot and raise some money for Eddie that day, which would be awesome. So anybody's available, March 29th, 11 to 7. Please show up and come show support for a local.
We're going to have
Yep.
Ogie on the show in April, too. So with that in mind, please subscribe to us on YouTube. Check us out on Facebook. And also, Joanne Durant, Teo, myself.
We're
Joe,
good.
Angie.
Thanks, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Have a good night.
Thanks for
Good
tuning
night.
We'll see
in.
you. Bye-bye.